Arthur, all of serverless week, our chefs cooked one dish and forgot everything the second they finished. I kept asking, well, where does the data actually live? Where's the thing that remembers me between visits?
Now you're asking the real question. That thing is a database. And here's Monday's twist. AWS hands you two famous ones, and unlike the serverless twins, these two are nothing alike. Today, you learn to choose RDS versus DynamoDB.
Two databases, one me? Okay, what's the difference in a picture?
Picture two buildings where your data can live. One is a research library. The other is a giant wall of numbered lockers. Same job, keep your stuff, completely different way of doing it.
Start with the library, that's RDS?
That's RDS, the relational database service. A library has strict shelves, every book cataloged, every row in its labeled column, and a brilliant librarian who can cross-reference, find every customer in Ohio who ordered twice. That cross-reference is called a join.
So the library is smart, it answers complicated questions about how things connect?
Relationships are its superpower. Customers link to orders, orders link to products. This is the SQL world you've heard of, and RDS runs the engines you already know: MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, SQL Server, and more.
And managed means AWS is the building staff?
Right. You don't patch the software, run the backups, or fix the server at 3 a.m. AWS does. You just use the library. Same deal as EC2 in episode 7, but for databases.
The library sounds great. Why would I ever want a wall of lockers instead?
One word: scale. The library has one head librarian. Pack the room with 1 million visitors, and that librarian becomes the bottleneck. You can hire a bigger, stronger one, but there's a ceiling.
And the locker wall doesn't have that ceiling?
That's DynamoDB. You walk up with a claim ticket, a key, and you get your item back in a few milliseconds. 10 lockers or 10 billion, the wall just grows. No head librarian, no bottleneck. It's the serverless database. Same magic as Lambda.
Millisecond lookups at any size. What's the catch? There's always a catch.
The catch is the ticket. You can only fetch by your claim number. You cannot walk up and say, "Show me every red coat," unless you plan that question in advance. No browsing, no ad hoc joins.
So the library answers any question, and the locker wall answers one kind of question, instantly.
That's the trade in one sentence. This is NoSQL. You give up the library's flexible questions to get the locker wall's unlimited scale.
And the bill? How do they charge for a library versus a locker wall?
Different shapes. RDS is like renting the library by the hour. You pay for the size of librarian you booked, running or idle, plus shelf space. DynamoDB charges per ticket handed over, pay per request, and coasts near zero when nobody visits.
So RDS costs the same busy or asleep, and DynamoDB tracks the crowd.
In a nutshell, both start free. A small instance on RDS and 25 gigs plus some capacity on DynamoDB. Kick the tires for nothing. Quick one, subscribe if library versus lockers just made SQL or NoSQL click. Monday is AWS Day, and this exact choice sits under half the apps you use.
He earned that one, it genuinely clicked. Decision time, how do I actually pick on Monday morning?
Ask what your data looks like. Lots of relationships, and you need flexible questions, reports, joins, who ordered what. That's the library. RDS.
And if I just need to grab one thing, fast, forever, at any scale?
The locker wall, shopping carts, user profiles, game state, a viral app that might hit 1 million users tomorrow. DynamoDB won't blink.
What if I honestly want both? Flexible reports and insane scale.
Then you use both, and grown-up teams do. DynamoDB on the fast path where speed and scale matter, RDS in the back for reporting and the complicated questions. It's rarely all or nothing. You've got it. Land the week's opener in 3.
A database is where your app's data actually lives and remembers you. And AWS gives you 2 very different homes for it. RDS is the library, relational SQL, strict shelves, brilliant at questions that connect data. With a scaling ceiling, DynamoDB is the locker wall, NoSQL key value, millisecond lookups, unlimited scale, but you fetch by ticket only. Pick the library for relationships and flexible questions, the locker wall for simple lookups at massive scale, and use both when you need both.
Perfectly filed. Tomorrow, Kubernetes. Tuesday, your app needs settings and secret passwords. Where do those live? ConfigMaps and secrets.
Wait, the app keeps secrets from me? See you tomorrow.